Look at him. He's so cute.
Hey, little buddy. Well, here a while ago, I loaded up the family truckster and we headed across the country, went all the way back to Michigan here from Washington State, and had visited some friends and people who used to live next to, and then we headed back, and on the way back we went through South Dakota, North Dakota, Wisconsin, all kinds of places, cut up through what do you call that place, we went through Glacier National Park. And after we went over the top of that and down the other side, we were almost to Idaho on our way home. And we ran into this deer. The last video I showed about this, it showed all the damage that the deer did to the van. But now I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. I laid awake all night in a hotel. This little tiny hotel. The people were great there. They tried to help us find a radiator for the van, but because it was leaking all over the place. But it didn't overheat, so I didn't know how bad it was. So I had a brainchild. In the middle of the night, I figured out what I was going to do. So I drove the van across the street. I used some ratchet tie downs I had, and we hooked them to a phone pole, and I winched the front end of the van out and hammered on it with a hammer while I winched on it and pulled on it and got it back out fairly close to the right shape. Then I drove it back over to the hotel and tore the whole front end off of the van, pulled the radiator out, went down to the local hardware store and got some epoxy, and we just glued the end of the tank up really nice. It was 5-minute epoxy, so 5 minutes later it was hard, and I put it back in and put the van back together, held it together with tie-down straps and bubble gum and baling wire, and headed for home, leaving a little trail of parts. But you know what? The old testosterone sucking minivan just drove right into my driveway and parked, and then it didn't start for a while. Once we got it home, it just wouldn't even start. The battery went dead, and it was done. And so then we had to figure out how to fix it.